Yeah, so I'll have the camera, or sorry, I'll have the clock over here. So I can turn off and on update the score live. So right now, like it's saying 12 there on Steph's screen, and now I've got it back to 10. Can you do it again?
No, that was live for the whole conversation.
Oh, that's fine.
Wow. I didn't realize that.
All right. Hey, sports fans, Greg Filtham here with you for tonight's call for Dartmouth versus Bedford Gold here at the RBC Center. Sorry for those who were trying to. We had a stream issue there for a moment, so we are back on the other stream. So hopefully you have found us. I'm going to see if I can kill the other one while I've got the system up here. So apologies, but we are back here. We are live here getting this system up and running. Dartmouth coming off the big weekend, the big weekend in PEI with their gold place there. So Dartmouth really happy with that. Going through the lineup for tonight's game, I'll quickly head through that right now. Dartmouth, with their lineup tonight, number 2, Cannon Baisley on defense. Number 3, assistant captain Eli Peters back in the lineup tonight. Number 4, Keegan Walker, assistant captain as well. Number 5 on defense, Javi Gerhardt. Number 6, Miles Casey Tanner on defense. Number 7, Maddie Gerhardt. Number 8, defense, Isaiah King. Number 9, on defense, Evan Eustis. Number 10, Caleb Riggs, forward. Number 12, forward, Zach Miller. Number 13, forward, Sam Ingram. Number 15, forward, Hudson Hall. Number 16, forward, the captain, Logan Walker. Number 17, defense, Aiden O'Regan. Number 19, defense, Thane Day. In net tonight, number 30, Oliver Feltham. Backed up by Josh Potty, number 1. Sorry, just trying to kill the other feed here just to make sure I've got the right one up. No actions, delete forever. Okay, so the bad one is deleted now, so we should be good there. The referees for tonight's contests are Sam Fahey and Peter Wilson, with Denny LeBlanc and Ray Murphy on the lines. We're going to get this game going here for you now. 3 10-minute periods. Dartmouth in their yellows, Bedford in their blue. Bedford, Dartmouth played this Bedford Gold team in the semis and knocked them out of the tournament. Bedford down 4 players tonight and called up 3 AP players. They're down, I think, 4 players, and they've called up a few APs to make tonight work for them. So Dartmouth looking to continue with some positive momentum here. Walker with a shot and save by Bedford's goalie in net tonight. Looks to be Shia Dunford Woods. Bedford now trying to break out of the Dartmouth, out of their defensive end. Bedford stays on side, brings it into the Dartmouth end. Peter sends that forward. Puck's below us here. Bedford now trying to make the play into the Dartmouth end, picked off, and Walker now coming the other way. Walker Sorry, it's O'Regan, my apologies. Loses it, goes back, shot off the post. Feltham was not looking for that there. Bedford now with some momentum. Day out front watching the backside. Havy up the boards to O'Regan. O'Regan cross ice pass. O'Regan is playing forward tonight. That's a change. Havy now. And today, Day can't handle it. Bedford going to come in, try to tuck this in on Feltham. Puck's behind the net. Dartmouth trying to get this out. Turned over. Bedford to the slot, broken up by Day. O'Regan trying to get to it. O'Regan can't. Held at the blue line. Bedford now to the slot, broken up by Riggs. Riggs now looking to get this ahead to Ingram. Riggs now to the line, not out. O'Regan trying to get it out. O'Regan manages to hack at it. Day's going to get it. Day up the boards to O'Regan. O'Regan can't get it out. Bedford sustained pressure here. In the Dartmouth end, shot to the slot. They couldn't tap it home. Feltham glove save's going to cover that. Let a line change in. 7:50 remaining here in the first period. In a scoreless game. Thanks to everyone out there watching with us tonight. Glad to have you here on the feed. Also glad we were able to get some of the people who are watching this weekend to join us here in person here tonight. Whether you are in person or here with us, glad to have you here. Unfortunately, you're subjected to my voice for the next hour, but you made decisions in life, so that's where we are. Eustace and Miller trying to make this play out the zone. Baisley up to Miller. Miller to Maddie. Maddie couldn't handle it. Maddie now trying to get in and trying to get possession. Maddie in the corner with it. Maddie trying to get it back to the blue line. Eustace now fighting for it. Bedford going to try to clear this out. Puck to the blue line. King now fire it back the other way. Miller up the boards. Dartmouth now doing what they can. Bedford coming the other side. King now, nice play there. To Maddie. Maddie ahead to Miller. Miller got 2D back. Shot on net. Save by the Bedford goalie. Casey Tanner to the open wing. Peters trying to get to it first. Dartmouth trying to change out. Walker trying to make the play. Turn back. Bedford. Watt in the zone. Watt shot high. Keegan Walker back from injury. Logan back to Keegan. Keegan shot. Save. Rebounds there. Loose again. And we're going to get a whistle here. 6:13 remaining. And referee Sam Fahey blows that one dead. Face off here now. To the left. Peters wins that draw. Back to Casey Tanner. Casey Tanner now with it again. Trying to get this ahead. Can't get it out of the Dartmouth end. Bedford now. Shot through the blue ice and out the other side. Walker. That's Keegan. Ahead to Logan. Logan to Peters. Peters trying to split the D. Maybe. Staying to the outside. Loses the puck. Logan trying to make the play for it here. Havy. There's a little move. Havy turns it over. Come back the other way. Outlet pass off a skate. Back to the original passer there from Bedford. Walker managed to chip that ahead. Peters now making a play to get that in the zone, but turned over, and Bedford coming back through center. Gold team here for Bedford, coming up the wing. Drop back, no one there. Now it's picked up by number 12. Bedford now out front, turned over to a Dartmouth. Dartmouth clears the zone. Dartmouth got to watch that change. They're good. Havy now. Pass it to no one. Turns it right over to a Bedford player. Cannon Baisley's trying to break this up. Baisley's going to take the trip penalty here. And Havy is going to touch up with 4:48 remaining. Baisley going to take the trip. Face off to the right of Feltham. Ingram had to take this. Ingram, little handshake there with his counterpart. Dartmouth up the boards, held at the blue line. Ingram gets this out. Ingram got one left to beat. Ingram, shot, save, big rebound there. Loose puck in the slot. Dartmouth now doing what they can, causing chaos. O'Regan in deep. Ingram almost has that. King coming back for it. King and Casey Tanner now. Brought down. O'Regan now trying to make a play. O'Regan here up the boards and out. Ingram cross ice there trying to block that entrance. Offside Bedford. That's missed. Dartmouth clears the puck up and out. That's fine. And down the ice. 1:11 left in that penalty. Bedford now in the Dartmouth end. 3-on-3 shot. Just wide. O'Regan now trying to get it out. Can't. Bedford turning it back. Havy misplays that. Bedford managed to almost get that on net. Havy up to O'Regan. O'Regan now lifts it up and out. Riggs blows a tire. O'Regan through a bunch of players. And down the ice. Riggs trying to get back for it. Dartmouth now trying to pick this up again. Logan. Day trying to make a play there. Out front. Off the boards and up. Feltham trying to let his team know penalty's over. Baisley is back. Miller's on in his place. That's going to be an icing call here. With 2:35 remaining. I'm just checking. Just trying to make a quick check here. I believe we're down one forward here tonight. Yeah, Hudson Hall, sorry. He's not at the game tonight, so he's not dressed. Apologies. Dartmouth stays on side there. So that's O'Regan playing up. Dartmouth is running a 5-man D-bench tonight. Maddie loses that puck. Bedford coming the other way. King wins that puck battle. Maddie now with it. Maddie trying to chip this out. As is Eustace. Puck to the blue line and held. Shot blocked from on net. Casey Tanner trying to make the play. Eustace trying to hack this out. Dartmouth ahead to Miller. Miller now gonna go in the zone. Miller loses that puck. Bedford's gonna send it back. Dartmouth now changing. Baisley sends it in. Dartmouth gonna finish their change. Miller's coming off. Peter's coming on. Keegan Walker now down low. Out to Maddie. Turned over. Puck coming the other way. Bedford in the zone. Baisley trying to chip this ahead and can't. Shot Feltham the save. Rebound was there. Turned over. Puck's out front. Feltham's going to cover that. And 51.0 seconds remaining in the period. We're scoreless still. Face off here, won by Dartmouth. Keegan trying to get this out. Bedford sending it back. Bad bounce off the boards for Dartmouth, but Javi sends it overhead to Logan. Javi now with it again on the near, bring it back to the near side here. Keegan now. Keegan ahead to Logan. Logan got one man left to beat. 3-on-2 coming in. Drop back. Keegan wasn't expecting it. Eli wasn't expecting it. Keegan now loses that puck. Puck comes out. Javi now with it. 18 seconds remaining in the period. Javi ahead to Logan. Logan to Eli. Eli misplays it. Logan now waiting. 8 seconds. Shot on net. Rebound sent to the corner. Keegan now down low. That's going to kill the clock for the remainder of period number 1. And we are scoreless here after 1. Prep for period number 2 here. On the bench tonight for Dartmouth is head coach Jeff Potty with assistants Lloyd, Len, Mitch, Greg, and I think someone else. It's hard to see with tall players over there. There's a bunch of them. Getting ready for period number 2 here. Dartmouth's going to have Ingram, Riggs, and O'Regan with Casey Tanner and Day on D. Face off here, scramble. Dartmouth going to come away with it. Ingram now. Ingram into the zone. Ingram loses that puck. Bedford going to send it out again. Cross ice pass here to Day. Day up ahead to O'Regan. O'Regan in the zone. Doesn't get much on it. Puck's going to go to the corner. Riggs now. It's kind of pushed into the boards. Looking for a call. Not going to get it. O'Regan back to Day at the blue line. Day shot. Riggs tries to tip it. That's wide. Day now at the blue line again. Riggs trying to tip it again. Ingram trying to hack at it. Ingram now looking to get it back to his blue line. Casey Tanner back to Ingram, but that's blocked. And Bedford now coming up and out of the zone. Ingram trying to get back to it. Ingram. Now Casey Tanner looking to pass it, but pass turns it right to a Bedford player. Shot and wide of the net. Feltham was down. Dartmouth. Oh, that just missed. It's a deflection there. Dartmouth looks like they're still on that gold medal high and maybe still not fully here tonight. Riggs now trying to make that play, but knocked away by Bedford, number 7. Riggs now, out-muscled there. Bedford's going to come the other way with it. O'Regan sends it in, goes off a player. And Bedford now going to through center. King trying to hold it off. Can't. King now working on it again. Feltham sends it behind his net. Around the boards. And now O'Regan. Riggs now gets it in. Riggs there by himself, waiting for some support. Miller going to try to make a play here. Puck's in the blue ice. Baisley holds it. Miller's coming back for it. Miller sends it in deep. O'Regan now looking. Can't get it. King at the blue line here. Bedford clearing out. Bedford ices this puck. And we've got 7:32 remaining here in this second period. Bedford and Dartmouth tied at nothing.
Just want to tell you we appreciate your job that you do here.
Oh, no problem.
It's awesome.
Awesome. Glad to help.
I'm Eli's grandfather.
Oh, thanks. Good to meet you. Face-off one there by Miller. Miller getting it back to Javi. Shot. Save. 7:27 remaining. Sorry about that. Clock's not in sync. Face off here. Bedford winning this one. Bedford trying to get this puck up and out. Maddie now shot, save, and cover. 7:19 remaining. Dunford Woods with a nice save there. Feltham's been lucky so far. And Dunford Woods has been stellar. Maddie now trying to block this shot. Puck comes up and out. Bedford coming 3-on-2 the other way. In the slot open. Feltham save. Rebound. Taken away by Ingram. Ingram up the boards. Maddie sends it out. Eustace now with a nice play. Blocked there. Sorry, it's Miller. My apologies, not Ingram. Miller to Maddie, and play broken up. Dartmouth now coming the other, or Bedford coming the other side. Drop back. Miller blocks that up. Havy now trying to get it up to Walker and can't. Turned over. Bedford shot to the slot. Walker now to Miller. Miller back to Walker. And offside, Miller tried to change early and got caught. 6:23. Face off here. Scramble. Bedford's going to have this. Bedford trying to get out. Gets it in deep. Havy up the boards to Keegan. Keegan doesn't have a clean play on it. To slot broken up. Nice job. Logan now. Logie with the trying to get in. Looking for room. Logan trying to get it to Peters. And Keegan puts it away. 5:55 remaining. Dartmouth up 1-0 on that beautiful play there by Keegan. Logan and Keegan. We'll get the official on that in a moment. Dartmouth up here 1-0. Eli Peters going to take this face off. Face off won by Peters. Back to Casey Tanner. Keegan now up ahead to Eli. Eli looking for Logan. Logan has it picked away from him. King on his backhand gets it back to Logan. Logan to Eli. Eli on the backhand. Shot rebound is there. Eli trying to get it out front again. Turned over. Bedford now going to put pressure and bring this out. King now back pedaling. King and Casey Tanner. Shot wide, or on the backside of the net, sorry. Out to the slot. Feltham. They're waiting for it. That's Keegan now. Keegan and Eli. Keegan looking, waiting. Fires it in behind the net. Bad bounce. Shot and covered by the goalie as a bad bounce for Bedford off that Zamboni door. We've talked about that on this feed before. Those Zamboni doors are treacherous here. They give up the weirdest bounces. Right on net to the goalie and almost in. Face off now. Ingram. Bedford winning that draw. Ingram now. Out shot and save. Cover. And reset. Face off. One here again by Bedford. Bedford now going to come the other way. Havy up the wing to O'Regan. O'Regan sends it around the back of the net. Riggs now trying to make the play. Ingram there too. Riggs and Ingram. Baisley shot to the far corner. O'Regan now shot. Just misses there. And we got a penalty call here. We got a body contact coming against Bedford. I was going to say, I thought Dartmouth had possession, so I'm not sure why that was called there, but okay. What? Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Face off, won by Bedford. Baisley sends it into the bench in error. And 5 seconds gone on the penalty clock. Face off is going to be in the Bedford end. Ingram to take this draw. Face off, won here by Dartmouth. O'Regan around the back of the net. Bad bounce came out again. Baisley holding it in there. O'Regan back to Baisley. Baisley gonna fire here. Tipped. Ingram tried to make the play. And 4:12 remaining. Yeah, we're fine. Riggs just slow to get up. 1:40 remaining in the power play here for Dartmouth. Face off, one here by Dartmouth. Day now, shot. That goes off his stick and wide. Bedford now lifts the puck up. Day holds it. Day on his backhand sends it in. Eustis shot. And that goes up and out off a tip. 3:56 left. And 1:24 remaining in the penalty to Bedford. Bedford's penalty is to Caleb Oram. 2 minutes for roughing. Face off, won by Miller. Back. Maddie looking for a lane. Eustis. Maddie sends to the back of the net. Miller now back to Casey Tanner. Casey Tanner back to the corner. Miller fighting for it there. Bedford holding, ticking the clock off. 1:02 left. Miller picks it up. Miller shot, and nice save by the goalie here, Dunford Woods. Face off one here by Dartmouth. That's for Shelley. Thanks. Bedford sends his puck down the ice. Worse on the penalty kill. They got one man in high there. Gonna cause chaos. And the second man in now. Dartmouth wasting precious time here on this power play. 33 seconds left. Up the Oaken wing and Logan Walker to Miller. Miller in the zone. One man left to beat. Miller shot. Big rebound there. Bedford first to it, to the blue line and held. Casey Tanner looking for it. 17 seconds left in the power play. That doesn't make it on net. Miller now out front. Walker on his backhand gets to the blue line. Casey Tanner sends it back in the slot, and that just trickles to Dunford Woods to cover with 2:38 remaining. Sorry, I forgot to start that last sequence. 6 seconds left on the penalty. Face off, one here by Bedford. Dartmouth going to try one last chance. Can't. Penalty's over. Dartmouth out front, blocked, glove down. Walker. Keegan shot high. Logan trying to make a play. Peters out front. Bedford now going to try to break out of the zone. Baisley cheats in. Puck comes by King. King's got to go back for it. He couldn't get enough of a stick on it. Bedford now. Keegan Walker up to Logan. Logan can't pick that up cleanly. Keegan now with it. Fires it into the zone. Bedford now up the boards and out. King back to Baisley. Baisley ahead to Logan. Logan just lifts it in to the ring out line. Not much wood on that for sure. Logan now to Keegan. To Eli, Keegan now trying to make a play. Logan back to Keegan. Keegan gets pulled down. And we're going to go back to the power play. Keegan draws the hooking call. Sorry, I think I'm going to call it a trip, not a hook. Gillis going to the box. Ingram, Riggs, and O'Regan out there now. O'Regan. Oh, 125 remaining. Apologies. Shot. Wide. Ingram now. Back to the blue line. Cross ice to Havy. Havy's got a lane. Shot. And glove down. 109 left. 144 in the power play. And Dunford Woods is putting on a clinic here tonight. Face off, one here by Bedford. Up blue line. Havy can't play it clean. Day now back for it. Day's going in the zone. Day turned it over. Ingram fires it back in. Day's coming back to the blue line. Day on his backhand sends it forward into the zone. 46 seconds left. Day looking for a zone, a lane there. Got the shot. Rebound was there off the stanchion. Havy back to O'Regan. O'Regan now looking to get it out front. Bedford going to send it up and down the ice. 25 seconds left. Feltham going to play it. No, we got a penalty. Feltham touching the puck. We got a roughing call on, I'm not sure who. I think O'Regan has taken the roughing call. I think. He's heading to the box. So 21 seconds left. And that power play is over. Yeah, he was on. King now. With it low. King around. Bedford picking this up. Shot. Wide. Dartmouth here. Looking a little out of sorts. And Miller wisely just stick handling that and holding it to the end of the period. So we're down now to the last period of play. 10 minutes left in this game. 35 seconds in Bedford's penalty. 139 left in O'Regan's. Riley Gillis got the tripping call. O'Regan with the roughing call here in the second. And some of the members of the U15A team are here to cheer on the U15A Gold team, here to cheer on the U15B team and watch the end of this one. Bedford and Dartmouth here, looking for the final. I think this is their final game of the regular season. Face-off, one here by Dartmouth. Miller with the big win there. King sends that in, but stopped at the Bedford bench. Casey Tanner now looking for some support. Casey Tanner up the wing to center and turn back. Maddie now trying to make the play. Puck goes behind the net. And Casey Tanner now fans on that to get this puck up and out. Bedford now. Miller picks us up. 6 seconds left in the Bedford penalty to blue line and held. Bedford starting the power play early. Maddie up to Miller. Miller can't play it. Bedford coming the other way now. King now up the wing and held at the blue line. Bedford now with the momentum. 50 seconds left in this power play. Out front, blocked. King going to try it again to block it. Sorry, yeah. And puck goes in the back of the net. Feltham not set on the edge there. And Bedford tying this with 9:01 remaining. Face off here. Now, Peters, Logan, and Keegan. Baisley up the boards. Baisley now going to try it again. Same side. Gets it to Keegan. Keegan now going for a skate. 3-on-2. Keegan shot. It's tipped or goes off a stick there and ends up being a pretty weak shot that just floats slowly into the goalie for a cover. Face off here now. Peters to Logan. Baisley trying to chip this ahead to Peters. Peters can't get to it. Bedford now to the blue line and out. Havy trying to check his stick away. Back to the blue line. Shot goes back and around to the back of that. Bad bounce. Feltham wasn't watching there. He thought it was coming the other side. That was damn Zamboni doors. Logan now into the zone. Logan dropping back to Havy. Havy to no one. Bedford now coming the other way with it. Eli trying to make the play. Havy trying to keep his man to the outside. Out front, bad bounce off the net. Keegan now up the boards. Logan now gets his puck out. Bedford sending it back to the blue line. Baisley chips it in. Logan's tagging up. He's good. He's going to peel off. Riggs now going to go in. Riggs trying to pick this up. Bedford stops at the blue line. Riggs stops it a second time. Bedford now into the zone. Trying to stay on side. They do. Shot wide of the net. And a lot of banging down below. Collisions into the boards. O'Regan now trying to chip this up and out. Riggs now trying to get to it. O'Regan's got it. O'Regan now through center loses that puck. Bedford's retreating. 7:02 left in this third period. Day now trying to block that. Goes to the corner. O'Regan lifts this ahead. Ingram trying to make the play. Day. Penalty. Day's going to take a penalty here. Feltham with a save. And O'Regan's going to touch up there. Day with the hook. 6:28. Dartmouth getting into penalty trouble again. Miller take this face off. Face off, one there by Miller. King to center, nice job. Eustace tried to block that. Baisley sends it back at the blue line. Bedford sending it in deep. King now off to Zamboni doors, up to center again, to the timekeeper's area. King now coming back for it. He gets a piece of it. Again, bounce at that Zamboni door. King off a stick. Baisley now on the back of the net. Baisley up to Eustace. Eustace going to fire this down the net. And look, there's Miller trying to get back for it first. He will be back for it first. But Bedford picks that up right away. Miller retreating back. Baisley sends that in. Maddie now going to play high. Miller kind of come over and try to break this up. Can't. King now. 53 seconds left in the penalty. Baisley going to come in low. Baisley up to Ingram and out. Ingram didn't get a piece of that at all. Thought he was going to. Ingram held there for a second. Baisley cross ice to Maddie. Maddie chips it back to the neutral zone. Dartmouth now getting a change in on their D. Bedford now finally entering the zone. Shot wide of the net. Havy now going to send this up to center and down the length of the ice, or mostly. Maddie trying to make the play there on it and glove it. Bedford now come back the other way. Ingram tried to make the play. Havy now cheating ahead. Havy coming in. Shot off the side of the net. Bedford trying to break this puck up and out again. Havy picks this up, at least for a second. Bedford's coming the other way. Penalty over. Shot wide off the back of the net. Two Bedford players back for it first. Wraparound attempt. Feltham's down and covered. 4:05. That puck just stayed there for a second. And referee Sam Fahey waited to the last second there before he blew that whistle dead. No, didn't get a fast whistle there for sure. Peters now trying to make the play. Keegan now coming out. Keegan and Logan. Keegan trying to find room. That is a stop by Dumford Woods. Face off one here by Eli. Back to the blue line. King can't play it. Bedford on a break. King and Baisley back. Baisley trying to make the play. Shot. Save. Feltham's got it. 3:40. Some excitement here. (1-1). These teams are neck and neck in the standings, both tied. Bedford currently ahead of Dartmouth in the standings due to less games played. Dartmouth up the boards. Keegan now in the zone. Keegan turns that puck over. Logan now chips this ahead. Bedford down with it. Keegan trying to get it. Peters. Feltham's backhand. Save. Dumford Woods. 3:09. And we're going to get a call here. Say both refs conversing. Cross check. No, just the one. Sorry, I thought we had a second call there coming in. So Dartmouth is going to leave Walker, Peters, and Day and Havy out. Bedford winning the face-off. Puck to the blue line. Day shot off a leg and into the bench. That's going to be face-off to the left of Dumford Woods. Seven seconds ticked off there in that penalty for Bedford. Held by Havy. Peters now around the back. Walker to Keegan. To Eli. Eli to the point. Day. Cross ice to Havy. Havy firing it back. Eli picking this up. Eli to Keegan. Keegan out front, and Havy sneaking in and putting it in the back door. 2:30 left. Dartmouth now on the power play goal, getting a 2-1 lead, and this feels eerily familiar to Sunday. Face-off, one here by Bedford. O'Regan now trying to block a shot here. Bedford now coming into the zone. Riggs trying to hold it out. Goes off linesman Ray Murphy's skate and stays in. Bedford now trying to get it on net. O'Regan now chips his puck ahead and out. Bedford's tagged up. O'Regan trying to keep it out of the Dartmouth zone. Something he's used to doing. Puck comes behind him. Havy over to Day. Day Up the boards, trying to get it to Ingram. Bad bounce there, and Bedford coming in, 3-on-2. Pass, Havy breaks that up. Puck to the blue line, shot wide. Rebound out front, Feltham sends it back to the corner. Riggs now looking for it. Riggs on his backhand, now back to his forehand, turns it over. Pass to the slot. Stopped. Ingram now, that's O'Regan ahead to Ingram. Ingram to nowhere. O'Regan now, and Ingram fighting for this puck in the timekeeper's area. Ingram sends it in. Dartmouth 1:19 left. Bedford gonna try here. We're gonna see if the goalie's gonna get pulled. Feltham's gonna cover it for 1:09 remaining. And now we'll wait and see. They're going to pull Dunford Woods now. They're going to go 6-on-5. I think I've seen this story before. I just hope we got the same outcome. Face-off won by Dartmouth. Casey Tanner. Weak pass backhand in a slot. Bedford trying. Shot. And that goes in. You could see that one happening a mile away. Feltham not on his game tonight. Last minute of play here in this one. And hand pass blown dead. Face-off is going to be just outside the Bedford zone. 55.5. Face-off won here by Dartmouth. Bedford with control. Dartmouth now trying to get it again. Bedford. Eustace sends it in. Eustace shot off a leg. Can't get anywhere. Shot. Save. Shot. Back of the net. Miller now trying to get it to King. King shot off a leg, off a stick. Maddie now fighting for it in the corner. Bedford. Maddie now trying to get it to Miller. Maddie shot. Rebound is there. Bedford's trying to clear it out off of Casey Tanner, I think. 10 seconds left. Dartmouth fighting. Bedford shot. Oh, rebound. Stayed out. Bedford's gonna keep the tie. Shot. And that'll do it. What a great ending here. Bedford Dartmouth 2-2 tie. Standings aren't going to change. Great game here for both teams. That's sometimes that's what we get, but that's okay. So now this Bedford Blue team, this Bedford Gold team stays in 6th. With 25 points. Eastern Shore also has 25 points, so with the tiebreakers and stuff, I think Eastern Shore will stay there. Bedford will stay in 6th and Dartmouth in 7th. That's it. Great game here tonight. Wish it had gone the other way, or wish it had gone for a win, but can't win them all. On behalf of the coaching staff, Coach Jeff, with Len, Mitch, Lloyd, and Greg. This is Stephanie and Greg signing off. We're hoping to be live on Wednesday night out in Spryfield. See you then.